Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, we have finished in the previous class about the money and banking, the digital payments. Now, let us revise first unit, that is reading and analysis of the maps. So, it's a revision for the formative assessment 1, children. And please, children who missed the first class, you can also be present and go through this lesson to attempt for the multiple choice questions appears in the formative assessment 1. Coming to the revision part, children, you know it very well that there is a long history behind the evolution of the maps. So we have learned the maps which have been prepared by the ancient people, especially by the people of Sumerians or the Babylonians, we call them. So these are the early people who prepared the maps. So Babylonians or Sumerians are from which country? Presently, from which country do we call them as? Babylonians are Sumerians. Okay, this is most important, children. And Sumerians, these are present Iraq. Present Iraq जो है वो रीजन का पीपल को Babylonians or Sumerians बोलते हैं. And these are the people who started making the maps some 2600 years, that is clay tablets they started making. Around the same time, the Greek geographers also tried to prepare maps like Anaximander and Hecataeus. These are the people who belongs to Turkey. Okay, Hecataeus belongs to the Turkey and Anaximander belongs to the Greek. So Herodotus also prepared the maps and arranging the places from the east to west and north to south. And you know, basically they had the knowledge of only 3 continents. That is, they had the knowledge of Europe completely, because these are the people who belongs to Europe. They had the North Africa knowledge and some parts of Asia they had. So these are the 3 continents they had, and these 3 are divided with a sea in between. These 3 are divided with a sea that is called as Mediterranean Sea. Why the name Mediterranean has come? Because it is in the middle of all these 3 land masses. For that reason they called it as a Mediterranean Sea. So they had the knowledge of Europe, and they had the knowledge of only North Africa and South Africa they don't have, and some part of Asia, okay, like Iraq, Iran, and some part of Asia they have the knowledge. For that reason they consider this, but they don't know about Australia. They don't have the knowledge of Australia, and even they don't also have the knowledge of North America and South America. This North America and South America, okay, later, it's only 400-500 years ago, they found this continent. It was Columbus who discovered the North America. Columbus discovered North America, so it was later. But previously they considered Mediterranean Sea as the center. And you know, children, they also believed that it's a spherical in shape. Globe is the earth is spherical in shape, and there was a great Greek king some 2300 years ago only. He tried to go around the world and capture and conquer. Alexander, you remember, a Greek king who tried to come to India and who tried to conquer the entire globe. So Alexander has the knowledge of the maps, and he went around through conquering one after the other place. In order to help the sailors, the maps should be very accurate. So the Greeks tried to make the maps with accuracy, with the help of latitudes and longitudes. And it was the Ptolemy's books which were discovered actually in the year 1480. Ptolemy's books were Ptolemy. It was Ptolemy whose books were discovered in 1480. So his books were very helpful in making the maps of a modern era. And even during the period, many of the people like Al-Idris also has prepared the maps in the year 1154. Al-Idris has prepared the maps. But what he did is, he arranged all the places in reverse direction. That means he made the northern direction as bottom and southern direction as a top. So all the directions in reverse order he placed. For that reason, what happened is it looks in reverse. Okay, Al Idris map. And apart from that, coming to the projection of the map, the Dutch cartographer, the father of the Dutch cartography is called as Mercander. So don't forget about the Mercander. He is the person who also prepared the modern projection of the map. So generally globe is spherical in shape, but we draw on a flat paper. So that's called as a projection of the map. So this projection of the map is a Mercander projection. So he is the father of the Dutch cartography. Cartography means the study of the maps is called as the cartography. And later if you look at the Survey General of India, who prepared the detailed maps of India in the British India. So it was James Rennell who was appointed as the Surveyor General in India. And later it was in 1802 AD that William Lambton started one of the most important mission of measuring the height of the Mount Everest from the Chennai sea coast, but it was completed by George Everest. For that reason it has been named as a Mount Everest. So George Everest is the person who measured the Mount Everest. For that reason we call that peak as a Mount Everest. So tomorrow we shall read about the different kinds of maps, and we'll finish up the revision of the first unit. Thank you, children.